This documentary explores the intricate and often enigmatic structure of the Union of Soviet Socialist Republics USSR during the Cold War. From its political hierarchy to the economic apparatus, this journey into the heart of the Soviet Union unravels the layers of its governance, shedding light on the architects who shaped one of the world's most powerful and complex nations. 1. Foundation of the Soviet state, Bolshevik Revolution and the birth of the USSR. The documentary begins by tracing the origins of the Soviet Union, born out of the Bolshevik Revolution in 1917. The transformation from the Russian Empire to the USSR marked a seismic shift in global geopolitics. 2. Political structure. The Communist Party at the helm. Focusing on the political landscape, the documentary delves into the dominance of the Communist Party. The Central Committee, Politburo, and General Secretary played pivotal roles in shaping policies, ideologies, and the overall direction of the Soviet state. 3. Joseph Stalin's era. Totalitarian rule and command economy. Navigating through the Stalinist era, the documentary explores the consolidation of power under Joseph Stalin. The political purges, the cult of personality, and the command economy defined an era of totalitarian rule and centralized control. 4. Economic apparatus, planned economy and state ownership. Delving into the economic structure, the documentary sheds light on the planned economy of the USSR. State ownership of industries, collectivization of agriculture, and five-year plans were key components, illustrating the Soviet Union's distinct economic model. 5. Social structure, Soviet citizens and the nomenclatura. Focusing on the social fabric, the documentary examines the diverse population of the USSR. The nomenclatura, a privileged class with access to special privileges, played a role in maintaining party loyalty and control. 6. KGB and the security apparatus, spies, surveillance, and the Iron Fist. Navigating through the shadows, the documentary explores the role of the KGB Committee for State Security and the broader security apparatus. Spies, surveillance, and a pervasive network kept a watchful eye on both domestic dissidents and perceived external threats. 7. Satellite states, the Warsaw Pact and Soviet influence. Delving into geopolitics, the documentary examines the Soviet influence over satellite states. The establishment of the Warsaw Pact solidified the USSR's control over Eastern Europe, forming a buffer zone against perceived Western aggression. 8. Education and propaganda. Molding minds in the Soviet mold. Focusing on ideological control, the documentary sheds light on education and propaganda. The state-controlled education system and pervasive propaganda were tools for shaping a collective Soviet identity and loyalty to the Communist Party. 9. Dissent and repression. The dark side of Soviet control. Navigating through challenges, the documentary explores dissent and the harsh measures employed to suppress opposition. The Gulag system, political repression, and censorship were integral to maintaining the USSR's iron grip on power. 10. Gorbachev's era, Glasnost, Perestroika, and the unraveling of the Soviet structure. Concluding the narrative, the documentary reflects on Mikhail Gorbachev's era. Glasnost openness and Perestroika restructuring marked attempts to reform the Soviet system, leading to unintended consequences and ultimately contributing to the dissolution of the USSR. In essence, Architects of the Iron Curtain, Unveiling the Structure of the USSR Cold War documentary provides a comprehensive exploration of the Soviet Union's multifaceted structure. From political dominance to economic planning, social control, and geopolitical maneuvering, the documentary unravels the complexities that defined the USSR's role on the global stage during the Cold War.